The very thing that I tell y'all all the time just happened with Janet Jackson. Let's catch it and talk about it while it's fresh. So Janet Jackson was asked in an interview about Kamala Harris and her presidential ambitions. And she basically said, from what I hear, she's not even black. Which is literally her right, her prerogative to say what she believes or what she heard. No offense intended. So guess what happens? They send one of the Hivees, one of the Democrat shields, out of the hive to attack her, which is something that I said happens every time a black person is critical in some type of way about any person that's a Democratic policy, plan, or vision. Guess who it was? It wasn't Roland Martin this time. They sent out D.L. Hughley, and we know what the DL stands for. And this is what he had to say.
Diddler.
Janet Jackson's interview sounded like a Trump rally. FYI, it's a little ironic to question whether someone is black while you're breathing through the nose of a white woman.
Oh, he did.
I can't believe that he just disrespected Janet like that. He goes further and says, Kamala Harris looks the way she does because she has a mom from India and a dad from Jamaica. Janet Jackson looks the way she does because she has a plastic surgeon.
Oh, he did.
Now remember, these cats, these Democratic liberal men are always talking about women's rights and respecting women. But look how D.L. Hughley blatantly disrespects Janet Jackson. He goes on further to say, all I know is Kamala looks like she did when she was in Oakland. But Janet don't look like she did when she was Penny. Damn. What the hell was in that iron?
Damn.
I can say so many things about DL, but I can't say it on this app. So I'm going to say it like this, bro. I'm with her.
Everybody been hot about the Janet.
Hey, I got the photo right here, you know. I see what's going on. Is that Janet right there?
That would look like Michael.
Chill out, bro. Don't do that, bro.
It do. It look like Michael. I'm just saying it look like Michael to me.
It does. Hey, but I think that's Janet right there. You know, my boy Trump, you know how this shit go, man.
Are you sure that ain't Michael?
Bro, that's
I'm
Janet.
not Joseph.
Bro, where else is Janet gonna be? Is Janet gonna be? No, Janet is here, bro. This is Janet. This is Janet Jackson. My boy Dom Lucre posted.
Look like his sister, bro.
Yeah, they look alike.
They do. No, they do. They both got the same nose, all that, man.
Fuck it up with Jackson 5.
Yeah, a lot of people are cooking Janet Jackson, man, for standing with Trump right now.
Hey, I rock with you, Janet.
Some people said,
who is Caitlyn Jenner voting for? Do we know?
Nigga.
Are you crazy? I ain't gonna lie, they roasted me.
No, she said she not with the
with all the far left
shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, so why y'all look to be crazy?
Because we already know that.
She
endorsed Trump on
they
this
was
bitch.
grilling. I don't know. Somebody posted it. She got on our comments on X, and she was all like, "I've been speaking about this for years." Hold on now, what's her name?
Caitlyn.
Yeah, well, hold on now, Caitlyn. We ain't been in this world for that long, so we ain't know how you alive.
I knew that though
Caitlyn
because
Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner went and played golf with the No Boys. They said like they said she was talking shit. Like,
Caitlyn ain't
take the top.
Olympian.
Yeah,
gotta be some type of competitor. They ain't with that shit. Yeah. Hey,
against the women and win sports.
We all know who y'all think from the crowd.
The View.
Oh boy, Van.
No, it's The View, man.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, guys.
Superstar Janet Jackson just did a wide-ranging interview with British newspaper The Guardian, but most of the focus is on when she was asked her thoughts on VP Kamala Harris possibly becoming the first black female president. She said, she answered by saying that she had heard that Harris's father was white, which we all know is false. And a staffer claims that he was fired for issuing an apology in her name and that her team certified he wasn't authorized to speak on her behalf. Now, Jackson has not responded to requests for comment, but no matter how you feel about celebs speaking out politically, is it okay for somebody to say, I don't know, I made a mistake?
Well, she hasn't said that she made a mistake. We don't know what she said because it's been one thing and another. Look, I think Janet Jackson, like every other American, whether you're a celebrity or not, has a right to endorse, support, or not support whomever they want. So she's got every right to not like Kamala Harris if she doesn't want to.
But that's not what she said.
What she doesn't know, what she did was spread misinformation.
What she said was worse.
And I think it's very irresponsible when you have a platform the way Janet Jackson does to use that platform carelessly to spread misinformation based on a racist allegation by Donald Trump. right? It was Donald Trump who tried to say Kamala Harris just turned black. So let's just go through the 101. Kamala Harris is the daughter of two.
I gotta say it again. Donald Trump was the last person to say it.
Yeah, but if he
was
say
the
it,
last
he the
one
one
to
that
say
bring
it.
it to light, so he's
Yeah,
gonna
they
be the
gonna
first
say
one.
Donald Trump created.
But all the people on the right were saying
But they're saying that Donald Trump created this narrative. When we were saying this way longer than we heard Donald come out and say it. He obviously probably thought it.
Yeah, but if Trump, if he say it, that means he confirmed it.
Yeah, that thing is his narrative.
So we gotta.
So anything the people on the right say, he said that too.
No, until he say it, until it come out his mouth. When it came out his mouth, it's like he the first one to say it. You know.
To them.
If you at the MAGA rally,
first
if you
prominent
at the
figure.
MAGA rally, they gonna damn near try to connect that, brother. Because them is his supporters.
They always do that though. They say, well, they said this on the right, this on the left.
They did that with Laura Loma. I mean, obviously she was on the plane, but I'm just saying though,
Yeah,
you know,
that's different.
that's different.
That's
But
different.
then the people,
he vouched for her
J6, they did the
multiple
same thing. The people, he told them to be cool. They connect that with him. He inside of the right. Whatever the people in the crowd at a Trump rally do, they're gonna connect it.
Janet Jackson does, to use that platform carelessly to spread misinformation based on a racist allegation by Donald Trump, right? It was Donald Trump who tried to say Kamala Harris just turned black. So let's just go through the 101. Kamala Harris is the daughter of two immigrants. Her mother is South Asian from India. Her father is black from Jamaica. Here is a picture for all of you who need, or for Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Here's the damn picture.
I feel like a picture of Kamala also would have done, Kamala Harris would have done the trick. I thought of it less from the perspective of Janet Jackson, who's an icon, and I refuse to say anything bad about. Listen, we forget that we live in information silos. This is so different than how the media was even 10 years ago, where people largely got their news and their information from legacy media, where there was a level of objectivity and of fact-checking involved. So if you perhaps get, and I'm just saying this for an example, get all your news on Facebook, and you lean right of center, that algorithm is monetized and going to tee up information that reinforces your own beliefs. If you're a Trump supporter online, you very likely won't encounter ever some of the worst things that he has said. The same does go for the left. I don't even know the partisan breakdown of what happened here, but my guess is she's not looking at great sources of media. And I say all this because it's why I try to not have judgment with Trump voters. Instead, I try to engage them, because I find people who are highly educated, highly successful, that support him, but they often don't know of some of the biggest scandals or the worst things that he's said about people or things that he's done. And I think if you take the judgment out and just kind of get back to facts and in trying to persuade people, it helps.
Well, this is Sonny. This is the number one most severe warning in the short term we have globally. Misinformation and disinformation. The World Economic Forum said this is our greatest risk in the next few years, and it's not just this country, it's everywhere. And a few reasons. You mentioned that, you've got the algorithm, but you also have internal people like, Donald Trump, who ironically created or coined the term fake news, willingly and on the daily, it seems, perpetuating false stories on purpose. But then you also have foreign adversaries. We recently learned of Russia paying millions of dollars to content creators to keep them doing this. So the big message here is going back to like journalism 101 or just Education 101, which is you never single source a story. When you're looking anywhere in journalism, we're always taught you have to back it up. In media, for as much flack as media gets for being leaning, we can get fired or in trouble for not being able to source where we got our story. But the other part of this story that bothers me is the whole identity issue. The fastest growing group in this country is multiracial individuals, not bi, multiracial individuals. So asking people, what are you? My biracial friends always struggled with they weren't white enough or they weren't black enough, and they were always left in the middle. The middle is where the world is headed. And so we need to be more open about people's identities and what they identify as and have some grace.
Well, I do think you get to identify yourself, and being one of the multiracial people here at the table. I will say this. I would handle this the way Kamala Harris has, and that is to give it no air. I think Kamala is breaking barriers just by being in the room. Regardless of whether Janet Jackson thinks she's black or white or Indian, the very fact that she is in the room deconstructs, in my view, the alleged societal norms that we've seen in the nearly 250 years of this country of what a presidential candidate looks like. And so I think that is what matters.
Why does it matter when he looks like what she
And I
looks
also
like?
think that when you are biracial or multiracial, you do get to identify yourself in any way in which you choose to identify yourself. Now, she has identified herself as a black woman. She has also said that her mother is Asian. She didn't just become black. And so it's unfortunate that Janet Jackson, an icon, admittedly said, I don't know, I haven't been reading the news these past few days. So I don't know if it comes from misinformation. I don't know if it comes from a lack of information. But all I know is that I don't want to give it this much air.
But
Well,
Janet Jackson's got a
unfortunately, no, well,
phone,
hold on. Yeah, she's got a phone. Janet Jackson is not a political animal.
Yeah.
She's a musician. Her life is doing this, and she's mourning her brother. So
That's right. Tito just died.
I am,
like
you know,
because her brother's dead.
I sometimes have said stuff, and, you know, I was wrong. But people want you to say something right away, you know. But when people are coming at you saying, "Hey, you're not paying, you're dumb, you don't know," you know, you don't want to answer people, especially if
And you're afraid you'll get it wrong in answering.
and it is a pain in the butt. I have to tell you.
Well,
So
stand on
sometimes,
that.
sometimes people
president.
get it wrong, and they're wrong. They made a mistake. They were wrong. It happens.
said y'all needed sources.
Anybody who says it doesn't happen to every one of us, multiracial or not, we all do it. So, okay, a little grace for the girl. A little grace for the girl, okay? But
Wow.
So, Brock,
Wow.
question. So, what you
Yeah, man.
Ever since I always met you, what you
Since
identified
launching-
as, my
I
brother?
identify as a follower of Jesus Christ and myself. I don't give a damn about all that extra shit. Period. That's all I got to say on that, man. That mixed shit is annoying.
Just because
mixed people, bro.
she
Every
caught
mixed
a
person I
vibe.
know, like I feel like their life, like I'm not gonna say that everybody's life is good, but like I feel like you get treated pretty good. Like I've heard people say that mixed people have white privilege, so it's like, well, damn. I feel like I got white privilege, I got nigga privilege, I got all the privilege.
This shit finna piss me off, bro. Just because Janet caught a vibe with Donald Trump and she's standing on her 10 with Donald. And she liked Donald. And Kamala has came out Indian and she has came out black. People
Well,
It's just funny because it's somebody that they would typically likes Trump, so they're trying to grill her in a nice way.
Well,
But they're trying
don't
to say
know.
her brother died. Give her some slack. She don't know what she talking about.
Her brother died when I was 10.
her other brother did business with Donald Trump in his hotel. In
Well,
his big
recently, I
building.
think another. No, that was a member. I don't know. Recently, somebody just died, and I don't know if it was.
That's probably her brother.
No. Oh, it was another brother. Yeah, maybe another Jackson. I think brother
Yeah,
died. I don't know.
their
I
brother.
don't know if I'm true though.
No,
I mean,
you
it's
talking
true.
about the dude that made the "You Make Me Happy"?
I don't know. Somebody just recently died. It don't matter. I don't know.
You to say
But yeah, we see that, guys. I mean, that's pretty insane.
Stay right beside me.
Come on now.
One said,
Before I let
we get
go.
fired for not having the sources. And one person says, I mean, we get it wrong, guys.
Yeah, but man, I'm not hearing none of this bull job no more, man.
Yeah,
This is bull
crazy,
job,
man.
propaganda.
Shout out Janet Jackson. All the people in the hood love
Shout
Janet.
out
She
Janet
been followed
Jackson.
on the hood. That's what it was. Because, brother, I'm talking about everybody.
Y'all order something?
No.
I ain't ordering nothing.
We got a problem outside, y'all. Kamala. Oh, okay. Now that is a door there. Kamala's on my side on our But hey, man.
I thought that was a
the hood
Beamer.
loves Janet Jackson.
I thought that was a Beamer.
The hood loves Janet Jackson. It was a joke. It was like a joke to just love Janet Jackson.
I know, because remember Smokey on Friday said she looked like Janet Jackson.
Everybody used to
He
come up
said,
to me and be like,
"Ooh."
Janet Jackson.
that's bro. She got a funny name. It
All
got a
right,
good
guys.
read.
Let's know what y'all think.